Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another video. This time around, I'm going to be showing you the journey for a history of film. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading this towards the end of August. Right now, I'm filming this a little bit towards the end of July. So yeah, if you guys don't know what a history of film is, it's basically this web series I'm going to be start to do. Um, so yeah, it's on another channel, so that will be my third channel at this point. Daniel Mart, where I do movie reviews and stuff like that, being my first channel that I started in 2013. My second channel, Daniel Mart Acting Channel, which is the channel you're on, and then A History of Film, which is my third channel, which is where this web series is going to be. So, yeah, great. So yeah, I had Dr. Movie 91. If you guys don't know who he is, great guy. He basically did the thumbnail and the profile picture for the channel and all that. Pretty cool guy. The poster, basically. I've already done an IMDb page for this already at this point. So, yeah, now I'm just doing casting. And oh my gosh. Right now, this is going to be kind of a therapeutic thing at this point because there's you know how when you watch a documentary, for example, and you just have those droning voices where they're like, I mean, it's like an interesting topic, but like it's droning, like the voice is boring and droning. That's what I feel, and I kind of feel bad for some of these people because it does sound like they want to do it, you know, like on their emails, they're like, yeah, I really like this project and whatever. Then again, they could always be, you know, faking it. Wouldn't be the first time I've seen that. So, yeah, I mean, casting is kind of a mess right now. Also, I'm just a little bit stressed out as to what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, at this point, I'm just not gonna talk about casting because I feel like I'm gonna end up saying something I'm gonna regret later. And I don't feel like redoing anything at this point. So yeah, the trailer should be up by the time I post this video, as well as episode 1, maybe up. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be posting this video, but episode 1 may be up by this point as well. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, I'll leave a link down below and here in the annotations. And if you guys haven't, and if you guys want to see the first episode, I'll leave an annotation here and down in the description below for those who also want to check it out. So yeah, and yeah, this is my first actually, this is my first anything I'm producing, technically speaking, because if you go on my IMDb, you could tell that I've produced a few things. E-Drums 98, the video game, Cheese vs. Pepperoni, and then I have The Somber Life, which I may need to recheck where that's going. But Cheese vs. Pepperoni and E-Drums 98, technically I did produce those too, but it was kind of like a backhand thing, so I didn't really feel like I produced it. Like, technically I was given credit for producing it, but I don't really feel like I produced it, so I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, but here I feel like I'm actually producing it. I'm actually, you know, because I'm creating it, I'm the creator. So yeah, casting is going on right now, and yeah, it's online submissions. So yeah, I have a few good ones. At this point, I have 11 people who have auditioned, and there's about 3 or 4 that I really like. So yeah, can't wait. And until next time, let's hear where the next part of this video goes. Alright, so I just uploaded the prototype to A History of Film. Now, if you guys don't know what a prototype is, it's basically like the first showing, so to speak, how the general flow of how this is going to go. Now, if you guys don't know, this is actually the project, I suppose, or the basis of this web series was kind of inspired on an assignment I was given. We were supposed to research a topic. We could choose whatever topic, and then just, you know, how it kind of, you know, we just research a topic and present it to the class and whatever. And I like movies, so I'm like, you know, maybe the history of film. And I just had so many topics to talk about that, you know, I just like, you know what, this would make a really cool web series and whatever. So I'm gonna do it. And yeah, within 2 weeks, the trailer's gonna launch. So yeah, but the prototype, the basis I used for the prototype was comic book movies, and the video is 12 minutes long. It's a bit over 12 minutes long, which is, you know, okay. I guess that's about how long a normal episode would be, give or take. I'm assuming like each episode would be between 10 and 30 minutes long, give or take. So this is like a prototype. It's gonna be vastly different from what's gonna be shown, from what is shown in the prototype. going to be vastly different. I'm not going to be the narrator. Someone else is going to be the narrator, which is why I did the casting. It's not going to be presented like that as a PowerPoint on a random ass board. It's going to be like an actual video. So yeah, but again, this is a prototype. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll leave right now. I'll put a small snippet of the prototype right after this section of the video. And if you guys want to check out the whole video, I'll leave a link somewhere up here. And yeah.
Now on to Spider-Man. Spider-Man, along with the X-Men films, were probably some of the first popular comic book films against the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Sam Raimi being the stepping stone to the rest of these comic book films. Again, they were more of a lighter tone and were more relaxed. Now, some of the villains, especially in the Spider-Man movies, were probably, for the most part, good guys right before they turned bad. Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, namely, and the Lizard, and the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Now, in the Amazing Spider-Man, they came into a more darker tone, and that was basically the only change. Now, as for, and in Amazing Spider-Man, he was portrayed by Andrew Garfield. Now, as for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, we have yet to find out, as he will make his first full-fledged appearance in Spider-Man Homecoming in the next year, I believe. But up to now, he's just had an appearance in Civil War, so we have yet to find out what his social issues, if any, he will be dealing with. But as he is a sophomore in college, in high school, we could address possible stuff, how he's just dealing with the world and how he's finally coming out into the real world.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, so right now I'm emailing everybody, all the applicants, which, by the way, I am impressed. I have 25 applicants, or auditionees, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I mean, I've been emailing them. I already have my narrator, and I have a couple researchers. I'm not gonna say their names yet, or I don't know if I am, but whatever. But there's this, I'm not gonna mention her name right now, but there's this one lady. She didn't get the part, and she's just kind of pissed, and I guess I kind of should have expected it, considering, especially since my motto, my life motto is expect the unexpected. I was just kind of taken aback because she was so offended at the fact that I didn't choose her, and she says, I don't have acting chops, I don't know, whatever, and she thought I had just really high expectations for the role, and I was just like, you weren't the person we were looking for, you're not the voice we were looking for. She's like, okay, how can I improve? And I'm like, well, you over enunciated your words, you kind of over enunciated and got just kind of annoying, in my opinion, or something. I didn't say annoying, I'm just like, you over exaggerated your words, over enunciated, whatever. And she couldn't just, I want to say that for the past 2 or 3 hours we've been talking back and forth, arguing basically about expectations when it comes to Craigslist auditions or something like that. So yeah, really weird. So yeah. Alright, so the trailer has been made. At this point, you guys probably saw it. It's been about 2 weeks, give or take, maybe 3 weeks, since you saw the trailer. Hopefully most of you are already subscribed to that channel. Again, there's probably an annotation somewhere here already. So yeah, but just to give you, in case you didn't see it for whatever reason, here is the trailer.
What do Marlon Brando, San Diego Comic-Con, VHS's, and Pixar have in common? They all revolutionized how art was perceived. They all inspired filmmakers and viewers alike. Most importantly, they are all a piece in a history of film.
Wow. Okay, so wow. I just kind of noticed something. My channel currently, or at least this channel, currently has about, let's see, what was it, 42 subscribers. Okay, good following, which is gonna be more, please. But yeah, I just kind of noticed I had 42 subscribers. Why am I saying that? Because A History of Film has 38 subscribers at this point. I don't know if I should be happy or pissed at the same time. It's one of those things, because I've had this channel for about a little bit over a year, okay? And in a whole year I got 42 subscribers, give or take. which I am happy, you know. 42 subscribers wanted to subscribe to me, great, right? It's just funny how within like less than a week, like 5 days in a work week, this one has 38 subscribers. Who knew? I have no idea how to react to that. Alright, so I just finished the first draft for history of film. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. It's 3:04 in the morning at this point. 8/11. I just realized this. It's like 1 month away from my cousin's birthday, give or take. His is 9/10. So yeah. Happy early birthday to that kid. What's his name again? Samuel, I think, or Thomas. I forget which one. Whatever. Besides the point. So I just finished the first draft of the script for the first episode. In my opinion, it's really good. Now, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna send it to one of our researchers, Joe Shuck. He's one of our researchers, and he says, hey, if you also need help with writing, check out my blog. I feel like I'm a pretty good writer, a capable writer, but you know, you judge, whatever. And I thought he has a sports blog. Okay, he has a sports blog about it's just like football, and I don't know that much about sports in general, but I've read a couple of his articles or blog posts or whatever, however you want to call it, and they're actually pretty good. You know, they are informative. They are pretty good. Again, I don't know anything about sports, but you know, they did seem informative. And I did want to research a bit more about the topics he was talking about in his articles. I'm like, maybe, like, I didn't actually research them, but it's one of those things like that kind of made me want to, but I don't know anything about sports, so why would I? So yeah. But funny thing, me and the rest of the team. I know I say I think I'm not sure if this is the first time I've said team, but there's actually more people who are doing this. I'm just the only one who actually has like a YouTube channel or knows everything about the media platforms, IMDb, and all this stuff. The rest of the team barely knows how to control this shit. So yeah, but me and the rest of the team also saw one of our other researchers, Zane. He has a funny last name, Zane Sexton, like Sexton, Sexton, whatever. And we found him to be actually a pretty good writer as well. So we emailed him if he wants to be a writer for episode 2, because right now episode 1 is almost finished, but maybe for episode 2, who knows. And we literally emailed him maybe like half an hour ago, so at 2:30 in the morning, so he'll probably respond later today. So yeah, but I'm really curious as to know what he responds with. So yeah, now we need to finalize the script. We're gonna finalize the script later this weekend on the 14th. So you have 3 days to finalize the script. So yeah, there's the 14th, and after that we got the voiceover. We do the video afterwards. We get the clips we need to. We do the video, and basically how it's probably gonna work out. After we finalize the script, we're gonna send it over to our narrator. Have him do a couple takes of it, make the best take, put it on the audio track, you know, get the videos we need, put them in the video track, and just, you know, obviously mix in the audio correctly with the video, you know, do some video editing, and then we have to finalize that video, send it over to the composer so he could do the music for it. He sends us the composition, then we have to edit that composition into it, and then yeah, it's a bit of a complicated process, but it needs to be done. I'm tired as shit. So yeah, can't wait. So where are we at? I think in the last part, the video part right before this, I was talking about the script, and I was kind of half asleep, I want to say, so I don't remember much of what I said, but yeah, I was just looking over that part, but yeah, just to elaborate a bit more, one of our researchers, Joe Shuck, he's our co-writer for this this project, pretty good. There's also another researcher, Zane Sexton, which the whole, I didn't really think. First off, I'm not the one who thought of this. It was another team member, Kevin, who's my friend. Kevin's the one who thought of it first. Now we were just like, oh wow, dumbass. Okay, but yeah, funny last name, but whatever. Besides the point. But we asked Zane. Yeah, we asked Zane if he could be a writer for episode 2 or a co-writer or whatever. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And he, like, most of our research, here's the thing, most of our researchers, yeah, I think all of our researchers originally auditioned to be voice actors. That's the thing. Now, when we originally did the casting call and whatever, we had 2 things that we needed: the voice actor, or the narrator. Technically, we needed the narrator, and then people to be the researchers. Now, we only really got 1 application for researchers, and the rest was voice actors. So we asked, we asked a select few of them, because we didn't want all, because in theory, because technically we had like over 30 people who were sending in auditions. And there's only really a few of them that seemed good, in my opinion, off their applications and whatnot. That, hey, maybe we could use them as researchers as well. So we asked, one question is, you do realize that you won't be paid for this, you're just going to receive an IMDb credit. And most everybody said yes. Really, the first question was the make it or break it. The second one was, would you be willing to do research? And that was just to kind of get a feel. And again, the majority said yes. Then after that, we just said who seemed reliable and whatnot. So Zane, he didn't get the part. He was like in our top 5 options, but he people for the role, but as narrator. But we went with someone else, and he became researcher after that. So yeah, same with Joe Shuck. He auditioned to be a voice actor. Thing is that when Joe auditioned, we already cast a voice actor, so we asked him, hey, we still like you. Would you mind being a researcher? He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then he asked, hey, I also do a bit of writing. Check out my stuff, see what you think. We liked his writing, and yeah, and I think that's a kind of a misconception even between the crew. I think everybody thinks I'm running this. I'm not. It's me and 3 of my friends, Kevin, Long, and William. Yeah, Kevin Diaz, Long, Nugent, and William Rivas. Yeah. I don't know why I sound so unsure. I forget William's last name. That's why. But besides the point. But I'm really like the main marketing tool, I suppose. I don't know if that sounds correct, but I'm the main one who's promoting all this, because I know more about YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. The other ones are kind of noobs, funny enough. So, where was I going with this? So yeah, now, it's funny though, because I just said I have like 30 people who are auditioning, and it's funny because the first episode comes out next week, or by the time you see this video, it's already going to be out. But the first episode comes out next week, like on the 21st, maybe somewhere between the 19th and the 22nd. We're hoping for the 21st, but somewhere between the 19th and 22nd is probably when the episode's gonna be out. We're hoping for the 21st though. But besides the point, but it's funny because we're still getting auditions submitted, but it's kind of weird because the last 3, I got 3 audition emails this week. I'm not gonna say who they were, but they were kind of odd in my opinion, because none of them actually featured the audition requirements, so to speak. Now, the main audition requirement, we asked for a resume, but if you don't have one, that's no problem. However, we asked for a voiceover, and basically the voiceover was what you saw in the trailer. What do Marlon Brando's San Diego Comic-Con, VHS's, and what else was it? And Pixar have in common. They all revolutionized film. This is a history of film, or whatever. Those lines were the audition. Were the audition voiceover requirements. That's what you have to say in the voiceover. And that was your audition online. Right, but these 3 people, one of them sent in a voiceover, which we got a few of these like that, where they were just kind of saying, hey, my name is blank, and I've done voiceover work for this, and that. Here's some of my other stuff. Call me if you want me, or email me if you want me. And for the most part, we just sent, hey, can you submit you saying this, and then that'll be your proper audition, whatever. But this guy, first off, we're way past the deadline, so we're not looking for researchers, we're not looking for narrators anymore. But it was kind of just odd, him. So there was that one. There's one more who at first, because I thought he was like a strip, because the I'm not gonna say it, he was like, hello all, my name is blank, I'm interested and in touch. We thought that was some kind of porn thing, straight up some kind of weird porn thing. Like at first we thought he got the listing off Craigslist, because we did put a listing on Craigslist, but that was just kind of weird. Hey, my name is blank, I'm interested. It was just kind of weird. And he is a somewhat good looking dude. We're not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, he was a somewhat good looking dude. So it's just kind of weird. Eventually realized, oh, he got this off somewhere else, auditions free. Because it was in the headline, tagline, whatever you want to call it, the header. It's like, oh, he got it off auditions free, never mind. But just such a weird email, in my opinion. We were like, sorry, all positions are refilled out, but we'll keep you in mind. Same thing with the other guy who did the voiceover, who sent in the previous video, the one I just talked about. And then right now, like this morning, I literally just got this email. I'm not gonna say the name again, but it says, I would love to have an opportunity to audition for this role, which we got that. I would love to audition for this role. And then she goes into, and then she says, I'm a model and been acting since I was a teen. So for the most part, that's how some of the emails went on. Like, hey, I'm interested in this role, and I've been in the industry since blank, right? But then the second half of her email just kind of goes off on a tangent. It's like my blank family members owned movie theaters and have worked with and have met major actors. When screening it at their movie theater, we were like, and I showed this to the rest of the team. They were like, or the other ones, Kevin, William, and Long. They were like, the fuck. Then Kevin was like, well, she's hot, so I mean, I guess she was she was pretty. I wouldn't say hot, but I mean, she was pretty. So too much makeup. So yeah. Besides the point. So I'm just like, I guess that's what casting directors have to go with, just some weird submissions sometimes, just not good talents. It is a bit of a headache in my opinion, and in me doing part of this video log or whatever, a vlog, or catching up to the release date of the first episode. In my opinion, it is a bit therapeutic, because I do talk about some of the crap that I get sent from time to time. But yeah, right now we are happy with the crew. I think I mentioned this in one of the previous parts, but we did have to fire two of our researchers, because one of them got sick, and she was like, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to continue on with this project. We were like, understood. But we asked her, is it just for this episode, or are you still able to do it for the other two episodes? Is it just for episode 1, or is this for the whole series as a whole? She hasn't answered yet, so she's fired for the first episode. Probably odds are that she's fired for the whole series. So yeah, and then there's one more who just never really responded to her. She was like the only one who actually applied to be a researcher. Okay, so there's that, and what was I gonna say? She actually applied. She didn't want to do voice acting. She applied to be a researcher. So we emailed her the day before the research was due. Like, hey, the research is due tomorrow. Make sure to get everything done by then. Blah blah blah. Make sure everything's due. On the day of the research was due, we didn't hear a response. The day after, we were like, hey, do you have the research? Because this was the writing process. We'll give you a 1-day grace period, which is today, till 12 o'clock tomorrow. If you don't respond by then, you're fired. And I think the next day, which would have been Tuesday, let's say, I want to say we sent that email around 4 p.m. on Tuesday. We were like, due to the fact that we never received any confirmation, or whatever, due to the fact that we never heard from you again, we are sad to say that we have let you go. You are fired. You responding to this email will have no bearings, no effect on our decision. You are fired. Let go. Whatever. And I don't know exactly how it went, because I didn't write that. That was William who wrote that. So yeah, but that does suck. Yeah. Same. It is what it is. Yeah. Funny thing is, again, as I said before, everybody thinks or at least I'm pretty sure everybody in the crew thinks that I'm the head of this. I'm not. I'm like, again, I'm not even. I'm the one who inspired this. Granted, I am the one who kind of came up with this idea, and then told my 3 friends. But really, I'm just like the public face. The other 3 are doing more of the behind-the-scenes stuff when it comes to editing and whatnot. But yeah, overall, really happy. And yeah, now on to the next. Alright, so I'm currently getting the clips and pictures and everything for the actual episode. You know, I'm doing all that right now. I'm about to kill my friends. I'm about to kill Kevin. So yeah, he's the other main guy running the, or friend, whatever, running this, and he screwed up completely, basically. I'm doing most of the behind the scenes work, so to speak. Like, although I was the main person who addressed the auditionees and whatever, he's been the one dealing with the cast and crew as of now. So I've been doing most of the backstage, so to speak, stuff, you know, gathering videos and photos and whatever. I'm kind of in the middle of doing that right now. And talking to some of the other, like the editing department, or we have like 2 other editors, okay, or 3 other editors. So where was I going with this? But yeah, my friend screwed up completely. Basically, I told him right before he sent out the email to the cast and crew, I told him to tell the cast and crew that, hey, I'm the other guy running this thing, this show. My name is Kevin, or, you know, his name is Kevin, whatever. If you have any questions, also ask me, whatever. I don't know how or why he forgot, but he forgot, and I'm the one who's getting questions, so I got him to clear everything up, you know, make him do everything, be an actual leader. And now we're behind on schedule. So originally the first episode was supposed to premiere on the 20th or 21st, may end up being on the 24th. Fuck. I'm gonna kill my friend. Not really, but you get the feelings. Well, it's just me and Khalil. So yeah. And the shark. Yeah, my only real friends, reliable, right? I used this elephant in a previous video. So yeah, for my building audition, but whatever. Where was I? I'm just gonna continue editing, but just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Alright, so the internet is currently out. So what am I doing? I'm playing this dinosaur game. So I don't know if you guys know, but when you have like no internet, there's that little dinosaur that pops up. It says there's no internet connection. You can try to diagnose problem doing these steps, but above there's like a dinosaur. There's a dinosaur. Press like the space bar or like the up arrow key. It's this kind of game. It's actually pretty good. Kind of, you know, time waster type of game. It's basically you trying to hop over like cactuses and duck under some birds or something like that. It's stupid, but it's like time waster, so why not? Internet should be back up soon, I hope. Editing sucks. Holy shit. So me and my team, friends, same thing, have been editing this for most of the day, and we're doing pretty good. We were doing pretty good. Come to find out that 2 of the clips we used, for some reason, they're not working properly, so to speak. So what happened is we put it on the video track, whatever, and at first they were working great. You know, they were working great, whatever. Okay, and then I don't know, halfway through editing, maybe like, we don't know when the issue started happening, but right now, just when we're finishing editing for the day, one of the guys notices, hey, these clips aren't working properly. So we were like, you know, what the hell, what the fuck, what's going on? So what we did is we took out those clips, tried to put them back in, and for some reason the video images isn't there. So what we did is we had to delete those 2 video clips, re-upload them to the system, so they could work properly. However, when we tried to put them back in, when we tried to, how do I put this? When we tried to put them back in, we could put them back in. However, if we did put them back in, all our data from anything past that point would have been erased. So let's say that the clips, and I forget exactly what the timestamp was, but the clips would have taken, let's say the clips would have been in the time span of 1 minute to 1 minute and 10 seconds. I believe it was something like that, or 1 minute and 15. Let's go with 1 minute and 15 seconds. So it was about a 15-second long clip, or 2 clips combined. It would have been 15 seconds just to fill out this one section. Okay, so we took it out. We did all this, re-uploaded so we could put those 2 clips back in there. The thing is, if you wanted to put those 15 seconds back in, anything after that, the other the other 10 minutes after those 15 seconds, I don't even think it's 10 minutes, maybe like 7 minutes, but whatever. The 7 minutes right after those 15 seconds would have been all erased. Now we were like, what the fuck is going on here? We tried to rearrange it. Now we found out that we could put a picture in that time span, and it wouldn't delete the 7 minutes that would have gone after that. Okay, we found that out, but for some reason we couldn't put in a 15-second clip. We could put an image, make it last for 15 seconds, and all our work is good, saved. But we couldn't add a 15-second clip, or 2 clips combined into one, which is equal to 15 seconds, whatever. But we couldn't add a 15-second clip into that blank space, or else the rest, like more than half of the episode would have been erased. So we were just like, fuck. So we were like, add a picture there, right? Okay. Try to figure it out. Make a copy of this edit. So just duplicate the copy, and in the copy, see if you could replace the image somehow, without losing any data. Because although it was 7 minutes, those 7 minutes equal to about 4 hours of editing. So yeah, we are not gonna lose if all else fails, just leave the picture right, leave it there, because we are not losing 4 hours of editing, because 15 seconds of footage don't want to fucking work. The funny thing is that one of those clips, and I didn't realize this at first, is from this theater. I'm not gonna mention them. It's from this theater company that I used to work for. That's the question. I used to work for, and one of my friends made a joke. But I'm not gonna go into it. But basically, they fired me without reason. Again, I'm not gonna really get into it. It was really BS excuse for why they fired me, and even the way they fired me was pretty BS. But I'm not gonna get into it in this video. Maybe for a future video. But besides the point, it's funny. I didn't realize this at first. I'm not sure if I even knew this, but I didn't realize it. One of my friends says, "Hey, the company you work for is still screwing you over up until this point." And I kind of didn't realize that at first. I'm like, oh shit, they are. Well, fuck it. So yeah, there was also that screw my former workplace. They screwed me over so fucking bad. That's definitely for another video. On to the next. And what up? The video first episode is finally up. So happy. Definitely. Wow, I came out wrong. Definitely do check it out if you haven't already. I'll leave the links down below, or an annotation or whatever. Check it out. We worked really hard on it. The editing, as we said before, was a bit of a bitch. We eventually got through to it. We finally added the music and everything, all that, whatever was left over up until this point. Fixed the footage or audio or whatever, everything. Yeah, we worked really hard. Originally, this was meant to come out on the 21st. So this past Sunday, but it came out on the 26th, I think 10:30ish, or give or take, or 11. Right now at the 26th, of August 2016. So again, really happy. A couple days late, whatever. Actually, I still think it came out on a pretty good date, date, whatever. So yeah, I mean, again, check it out if you haven't already. We all worked really hard on it. You know, we all suffered, you know, put blood, sweat, and tears into it, and all that good stuff, good shit, good stuff. So yeah, check it out definitely. And yeah, if you want to see this for every single episode, I guess I could do one for every single episode. Comment down below if you want to see it for every single episode. For me personally, I don't see a reason to do it for every single episode, because it's more or less, I want to say it's going to be more or less the same system. Hey, you know, like, hey, this is the episode. Hey, writing process is done. Hey, editing. Hey, maybe something went wrong with the editing. Hey, quick backstory. And hey, episodes out. I feel like it's gonna be pretty redundant, but if you guys want to see that, go ahead. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing one for the season finale, which will be 10 episodes from now, though, because it's a mini series at this point. So I don't know if I think I said it's one season or some shit like that in the beginning of the video. I don't remember, but right now we established that it's gonna be a mini series for the moment. So if we decide to do more episodes, then this will be a season 1. But right now the series will have only 10 episodes. I'll definitely be doing one for like for the season finale, or whatever, series finale, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, but definitely do check it out. Again, links down below, annotations, and all that good shit. Check it out. Again, we struggled a lot. We had to overcome a bunch of stuff, and funny enough, I shit you not, I got another audition. Audition request today. The day we release this, we get another audition request. I'm not gonna say who or whatever, but it's just kind of funny in my opinion. I just find it funny, to be honest. But yeah, and that's the whole story. Again, I'm definitely gonna be doing one for the season finale. Now when is the season finale? I feel like for whatever reason, I want to say December, okay? I want to say December for some reason, like December, January, because I feel like we're going to be pumping out episodes between 2 or 3 weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks. However, the rest of my friends, everybody else is saying probably a month. So let's go, so that means, let's say 1 video a month, give or take. So that means it's going to be from, let's see, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So May is going to be the season finale. So expect, I don't know. I really want to say somewhere between December and March, but it's probably gonna be May. So safe estimate, season finale video just like this, somewhere between December and May. I don't know, but it's happening. So yay! Check out the video, links down below, and I know this is a long video, like over half an hour long, maybe cutting it close to 40 minutes, but again, I'm just really happy. The whole team worked so hard, and I'm just really happy, you know. So definitely check it out. Daniel Mart signing off.